There are some really bad apartments in The Sims 4 City Living. Like, kind of in a good way though, because it's really fun to renovate them, which is what I'm doing at the moment for anyone who's just tuning into my channel now. I'm basically redeveloping the whole of San Myshuno, which is this world that came with The Sims 4 City Living. So we're not using any custom content or mods, we're just gradually redeveloping everything. So we've finished this whole building, which is really exciting. But we have a lot to go. And I was thinking maybe today we could go to one of the best yet worst apartments in the game. This is in the Culpeper apartments in the Spice District. This apartment right here, 18 Culpeper House. It's a great apartment because it's super affordable. It's only 11,275 simoleons for your sim to buy it and move in. It is spooky as the lot challenge. Not ideal, but a bit of fun. It's got the historical lot trait, which I'll show you guys in just a second. Weekly rent is 600 simoleons, deposit is 1,000 simoleons. I mean, it's pretty good. The only thing is it's pretty dismal once you enter the place. Not only is it really dark, obviously because it's cheap, there's like nothing in it. I mean, this is, you know, not a vibe. It's not a vibe. Also, a very common thing with apartments that I really like about this apartment because it's very realistic. And a lot of you guys would live in apartments with this issue, which is where you look directly into the wall of the building next door or even straight into your neighbor's windows, which does mean apartments can get pretty dark, but this is, you know, really common. And like I said, very realistic. So I kind of like that. So we're gonna brighten up the space as we renovate it. And then we've got this huge bedroom. It is absolutely enormous, which makes no sense for the size of the living area. So I think we should divide this into maybe 2 bedrooms or 1 bedroom and a studio. But it's got this insanely gorgeous view to the bridge outside and like all of the basketball courts and stuff outside. Like, it's such a cool room with all the windows. Then in the back corner, we've got a pretty nicely sized bathroom. And yeah, this is what we're working with. Now, we could go all out and not worry about budget and just make it look really nice, or we could keep it as a starter apartment. If we delete everything, the lot value is 100 simoleons. So I believe if we can keep this lot value under 20,000 simoleons, it's still going to be starter funds place to move into, which is handy. I'm also kind of thinking maybe it would make more sense to have the living area down this end, where there's more natural light, where there's a better view, and the bedrooms are actually like along this wall and we have a corridor. I mean, the bathroom can stay at this end of the house. Oh, and also, let me just go back to before I deleted everything. This plaque here, this is part of the historic lot trait. And it says, the landlord has one rule. The inspirational plaque dedicated to a famous historical resident can never be removed or sold. So this is stuck here. We're stuck with it. I'd love to know the lore on this sim. If anyone knows, would love to know. So that's kind of annoying because that's definitely in our way. And you cannot move or adjust windows or adjust the foyer without a tool mod or other mods, which is a bit of a shame as well. Okay, so we could turn this into a bedroom and maybe this into a smaller bedroom. This could be the bathroom. I mean, even this corridor kind of seems a bit too big, right? Well, maybe we could do that. Wait, let's see. Can we fit double beds in these rooms? Sometimes I just place down furniture to get an idea of the scale of the room. Like, this room's very spacious. This room, not that spacious. That would ideally need to be a little bit bigger. So maybe it actually does have to be more like this. I have an issue with placing a door just in this corner. So maybe go like that. We need some lights in here. I can't see anything. That plaque does look pretty weird. I wish we could move this, but it's part of the challenge. And like, I think we should keep this apartment looking somewhat classic. And also because we're trying to make it affordable, we don't want it to be like freshly renovated. So I'm gonna go for cheaper doors. Okay. I don't like this wall color because to me it looks very clinical, like, yeah, very clinical color at the dentist or something. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bathroom, living area. Yeah, I like this. I've just got to figure out what makes sense with the layout. Now, if we were facing this way, we could make this into the lounge room and have the TV underneath the window, which a lot of people don't like doing that. I usually wouldn't like to have a TV under a window personally. But the problem is if we go this way, you're missing out on this beautiful view because the couch you're sitting on, your back's gonna be facing it, which is not that cute either. So maybe we should do a lounge room that faces this way. Or the other option is we do a lounge room that faces this way, and then the dining area goes over here. Because really in this area, I just want to have living, dining, kitchen. Simple. We don't have heaps of money to spend, so we can't go too over the top with adding lots and lots of objects. And this is not the furniture we're gonna end up with, okay? Like, seriously, would I pair these chairs with this table? Well, actually, maybe. No, I wouldn't. It's just placeholder. So we could put a table there and then have an open plan kitchen. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have its own dedicated room and it doesn't have an island bench. It's just, you know, open like this, which is what we did in the last apartment. So that's another option there. Or we do the thing that I said I probably wouldn't do, and that's do a lounge room right here, have a kitchen over here. Oh, I know. We could go like this and put a dining area under this window. So we could put the table against the window and then your chair. I was hoping the chairs would fit on either end of the table as well. I mean, I wonder if your Sims could still use it. Let's put the move objects on sheet. See, I reckon your Sims can get into these chairs and that would actually be quite nice. Then, you know, you could have your other armchairs here. You could have some bar stools at the kitchen. Honestly, there's a lot of options. All of these things make sense to me. Or I've got another option, and that is to turn this into an office space where you look out the window as you work. That would be pretty awesome. Then you have the TV on the wall. We could even probably include a fireplace. Your back is to the window though for the lounge room. And then you ask me, well, what about this area? Where is the dining table? You have bench stools. I mean, you could do that, but it's not ideal. You could have the open kitchen like we just discussed before. Okay, I had a little bit of a play around with it, and I actually have come to the conclusion that this is the best setup. So we actually have the TV below this window, which means not only can you face the TV, but you can also face out the window as well from the couch area or the lounge area. Then you can also work at the window here with an office area. And then we keep this kitchen open and have a dining area here in the middle. These two end chairs don't really fit. So another option is to do like a circular table, although I don't think chairs will fit this either in this area. I mean, look, technically it would, but it just looks so big for the space. It doesn't really make sense. But we could also do a little round table here too. We have options. So yeah, let's go with this layout. I think in this kind of apartment, dark floors would make sense. Because from the outside, this is like a classic, almost a classic brownstone. I guess it's more red. And like I said, we want to make this look like an old apartment. It hasn't been freshly renovated or anything like that. It's a little bit older and therefore it's affordable. I'm gonna keep our budget over here. Oh, it's already at 11,600. Okay, let's start deleting a few things. Oh God, this might be really hard to pull off. I mean, technically we'll have 22,000 if it's 2-bedroom, because starter funds are 20,000, then 2,000 I think per extra sim that's in the family. Oh, I forgot we have some new versions of these antique stone tiles. This was in a base game update. Ooh, with the Sims 4 Ranch. Maybe do those. I wish these came in more colors. Although that's kind of perfect because it does look quite dated, like it could do with a freshen up. I was actually just looking at some pictures of Carrie Bradshaw's apartment from Sex and the City, which was filmed, well, it started being filmed in the 90s, I think, for a little bit of inspiration because her house was in a brownstone and obviously 90s style, which is maybe what we want to make this place look like it's the same since the 90s. And I just realized her flooring is actually a browny reddish color, so I just warmed up our flooring a little bit. I'm a bit frustrated by this. Even trying to change the direction of this is not working for me. Oh well. Her bathroom is white tile. I think that'll be okay. The kitchen is kind of like this in the show. The bedroom area is a bluish color. This is like almost too nice though. This looks a little more old. But like still like you could look at this place and be like, yeah, I can live here and make it look cute. Doesn't have to be brand spanking new. Although in the show she has this, what's this called? Not scaffolding. I can't believe I always forget the name. Skirting boards and it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it's gone. I am really not sure if we're gonna pull this off with the budget we have. It's going to be a little bit empty because it's a starter. Otherwise we just clutter it up, just make it look cool. Because I'd love to have this kind of a old school bath style. The cheapest toilet is actually a little bit newer looking than say this classic looking wooden one. Anyway, toilet can go there. Then we do maybe, I do like this cottage living one. How much is this? 260, 200 to put this bathroom stand in. I want to have like a little bathroom trolley, a storage solution. I don't think we got that type of thing in the bathroom clutter kit, but that would have been a handy item. Really, really wish we could sort by kits and not just by kits overall, collectively. I love this clutter because I feel like the kind of sim that lives here is like moving in with all of their things, like their maybe a few glam things, and they're just trying to figure out storage solutions because there's not much built into the place. Granted, there's not really much storage built into any Sims 4 houses because it's like you decorate with objects. But you know what I mean. Need like a little trolley. Trolley! Ooh, I like that this matches this. Seems like we're introducing a peach and brown theme into the bathroom. Oh, yes. No, it looks too stylized. Looking for something really little. Let's just use one of these thrifted floor shelves from high school years and use that as a spot for this jewelry. Well, not really jewelry, bathroom organizer. It's these little details that's gonna chew through our budget. I'm kind of feeling like we just throw the budget out the window and just make it look like a cheap apartment. We definitely need one of these and maybe the matching bath mat. So everything that's built into the apartment, like the bathtub, the fittings, that should look old. And all of the other stuff should look kind of new. It's like someone's just moved in here and they've brought their newer things, or maybe some thrifted. Because I love telling stories in The Sims. Really hope I never get like fully sick forever of The Sims. I always come back to it. Like, obviously it's my job, so that makes a considerable difference too. But like, that looks cool. Even if I feel burnt out from work or making a lot of Sims content, there's always a point where I come back and I'm like, yes, I love Sims again. Like the love is always there. I don't know if that's the right thing to put up here. Maybe we just put like a box of junk. And you know what else I want to put in here? I want to put in like worn out walls and floors. Yeah, some stains. Yeah, scuffs. Oh, these are 0 simoleons. That's good. Oh, the mold. This is so realistic. This is too realistic. Raise your hand if you have these mold spots in your house. Actually, I don't think I've found any mold spots in this house, touch wood, even though this house is super old. Well, actually, it's not super old. It's not like it's historic. It's just from like the 70s. Oh my God, I love these scuff marks. I'm so into doing scuffed looking apartments. This is our new thing. We've been making cute apartments. Now we make scuffed apartments. These marks on the wall really make such a difference. The whole thing looking more worn out. I'm gonna place it just above those skirting boards. Cool. And then we have some other ones from different packs, like Vampires has a lot of really good marks and scuffs. These are a little more exaggerated. Hallways often have bumps and scratches from like moving furniture and hitting the walls. Scratch marks might be a little too creepy. Australia is notorious for really poorly built buildings. So this is pretty realistic even in like newer buildings, which is not a good thing. Oh, peeling off wallpaper. That one kind of looks a bit fake though. Looks a bit too two-dimensional maybe, that one. I'd rather go with something like that. Yes. Okay, I think we've done a lot of scuffing. Lots of scuffage and scuffings. This costs $5 to do a chemical smudge. Expensive. Do tiles in the kitchen? Nah. We should do brick, like this brick. Can I clone that? No. You know you can't clone that, Deli. I know. That's the exact same brick. Kind of like that. Okay, so bathroom sorted. Now the main bedroom would be this one because this one's slightly bigger and it's got this weird plaque in it. I shouldn't say weird, we should respect. Got this bed, it looks like it's from IKEA, nice and affordable. Some cute, maybe newer furniture, or maybe like a slimline dresser over this side. This is just asking for like some flowers or something on top of it. And then the lamp can be on the other side. Oh, I love this old light. That's cute. I like this as a simple thing to put behind the bed, but I'm just not sure if it's too simple. Maybe these. These are just a little bit bigger. Then curtains, maybe the cats and dogs ones. Oh, actually, some inspiration we could take from Carrie Bradshaw's apartment is some like asymmetrical shelving on one side of the bed. I think with TV shows, often the mistake is made where it's meant to be a relatable, normal character, but then they give them these like super duper stylish houses or apartments that like just look so trendy or so wealthy. It's just not really believable. Like it doesn't make sense for Carrie in Sex and the City in many ways to have the apartment that she does, because even that apartment is realistically way too expensive. But at least the belongings inside the apartment and how it's furnished looked realistic, which I really appreciated. Maybe we go with this type of a thing instead. And then that makes this back wall just look a little bit more busy. And do we have the new shelves or old looking shelves? But then again, sometimes you just want it to be dreamy and unrealistic because it's fun. So I guess a bit of both is ideal. Put a pile of clothes next to the bed. Okay, I'm really happy with this. This looks cute. This looks lived in. Now, we wouldn't be able to be doing these kinds of clutter items if we wanted to stay fully within the starter budget. So I don't think we're gonna be under 22,000 when we're done, but my advice is to take out the clutter if you want to move in here eventually, because my aim is to complete a save file that you guys on PC can just download. So you have all of the apartments. I wasn't going to upload all of the apartments individually just because they're the worst to upload to the gallery, because you have to upload them as just like one giant room. Super annoying. But then of course I'd forgotten you guys on console won't be able to download a save file. So I think I do need to upload them to the gallery for you guys. But if you're on PC, I'd recommend waiting until it's all done and just downloading the whole save file. Unless there's like a specific one you really want. Which colorway? Kind of leaning towards yellow or this. Oh, that one's a bit bland. I mean, the orange is really nice and it does tie into the rest of the room, but I think I'll go the yellow. I also like the idea of hanging clothes too, like we're just trying to make use of all the storage potential that's possible here. Could even do a built-in wardrobe. I wish they would put the items that these clothes are meant to hang on in the wardrobe section, because it's in the surface area, I think. Yeah, here they are. Do we just have like, we need like a rod, you know? Just a hanger, not the whole object. We may actually have to go with the base game. Classic racks. Throwback. These look they look so bad now, don't they? Compared to like the items the Sims now make. But when the game came out, I was like, oh, cool. Gonna pop some like makeup and gym kit stuff. All of that good clutter stuff. Oh my gosh, we can actually fit a desk in here. I'd actually love to use this classic one, like this antique thrifted looking desk. That's so cool. My grandparents actually had something like this. Oh my God, it's Kira's computer. It's a nice mix of both old and new. IKEA and thrifted. This is a really sweet chair from The Sims 4 Horse Ranch. It's actually a really nice idea if you have an old chair or an old couch, you just drape fabric over it to make it look a little fresher. If you know, money isn't there to fully reupholster something, because that costs a lot. Also, this is a little bit random for this kind of video, but whilst we're on the topic of Sex and the City, Charlotte, who's, well, her real name's not Charlotte. Her real name's Kristen. Oh my gosh, I keep thinking Kristen Stewart. I think it's Kristen Davis, the actress. Apparently people like gave her a really hard time about her appearance because she had filler work done and it was obvious to some people. I've always thought that she looked so good, and it kind of broke my heart to realize that she had received so much hate about it to the point where she's brought it up in interviews and has felt really sad about the work she had done. It's like, oh my God, that's so mean. Like, you know, sometimes it is obvious, but I don't think it means that people don't you know, still look beautiful. I actually think she looks great in the new show, personally. So I was a bit like, what? When I saw that. Should we put anything on the wall up here? Maybe just like a sketch. Yay, it's nice. This ever so slightly on an angle. Okie dokie, artichoke. Oh, I just realized the shelves are fully coming through this wall. It'll just have to sit like that. I think we could have a check yourself before you go out the door mirror, because we don't have one in the bedroom. It may be an inspirational quote at the front door. Imagine this is an inspiration, which I'm not that into, but you know, some people love it. Makes them feel good. I don't think I've ever seen this clutter of books. That's really cute. Keys and a phone. And one of my personal faves is to pop a little ottoman under the table. Oh, and last of all, I'm not gonna talk about Sex and the City anymore because I know not everyone's into it. But I will say I really, really loved the new season of And Just Like That. I think season 2 was really, really good. I think season 1, it was more experimental and they were trying to kind of find their feet. But season 2's been really good. This is perfect IKEA shelf. I feel like there should be a coat hanger here, or like maybe a hat rack. Actually, it'd be really good if we had another hat rack in the game, come to think of it, because we've only got the one from base game here. Oh my gosh, should we put in light switches? No, because then we have to do that for every single apartment, which I can't do it. Now, one idea I had for this bedroom is leaving it completely blank with some moving boxes. So it's kind of your story to tell what you want to do with it. You know, we could just put a couple of boxes in here. Actually, I think things were looking a little too 90s, so I've just made a couple of changes here to make the furniture look a little more recent. And then these sconce lights, I just thought we need some wall lights in the apartment. They're probably not ideal, but then these ones are too new looking, aren't they? Oh, what about these ones? Are these kind of 90s looking? I think they are, maybe 80. I actually think they'll look really good sized down. And yeah, they look like classic. You know what? Let's put the newer looking bed in. Let's go for it. There we go. All right, kitchen time. Now, which kitchen counters? I actually think the most expensive counters look like the most 90s, these ones. But I really don't want to spend 345 simoleons per counter. Maybe this, but is this doesn't really suit the apartment building. These are just like so bad. I don't even want to use these really cheap ones. Like, oh my gosh, the color, everything about them is just so bad. This is what I've come up with for the cabinets, which I think is kind of clever because I don't mean to toot my own horn, I just think I'm really clever. I've just never done this before where I've used both the new ones and the old ones instead of just using one or the other. And I think it's kind of cool, like things don't age at the exact same time. Some are gonna get banged up more quickly than others. It sounds like I'm speaking about people, but I'm speaking about like furniture and cabinets. Oh dear, I guess it applies to both. Okay, before I dig myself into a bigger hole, I also put in this archway because previously this was like not here. Oh my gosh, wait, no. Previously it was like this, and I just feel like adding this in and bringing it forwards makes it just look a little bit more legit, defines the different spaces. It's less empty, less like a canvas. Okay, table-wise, if we were sticking to starter budget, we'd only have $4,000 left. This family table's good. Came from The Sims 4 Growing Together in a very contemporary swatch. Chairs. I just kind of want some IKEA looking chairs. Wouldn't it be great if The Sims 4 and IKEA did an official collab? There's some really great custom content that's based on, IKEA things, which I really love. I kind of like the table at the wall. Yeah, let's do that. We could probably get an extra chair at the end if we do it that way. And then we can have a nice, not a lamp. I think I went to lamps because I was considering a nice candle. Candlebook could be sweet. Maybe something a little more simple like this one. That's lovely. That's from Dine Out, if anyone was wondering. Something on the wall here, something really simple. Actually, in the bedroom, I did play around with these a little bit more, and I thought this tapestry was nice from Horse Ranch, and we can actually use another one in here because this is quite trendy, quite Swedish, or even just the colorful ones I really love. Oh, that's pretty too. This is a really nice tapestry, and these minimal tapestries are really cool too. I'll lean away from the horses because we kind of want to make it look like it's not from the ranch pack. Although in saying that, I've like picked the most ranchy looking one possible. But that's like a trendy thing at the moment too. I feel like we should save this for another thing. This little basket of cushions is a really cheap way to add a bit of clutter to apartments. They're only 30 simoleons from Eco Lifestyle. I'm not meant to looting like that. Oh yeah, and I changed the rug in the bedroom to this one. It's a little bit more boho. And I thought we could use this one out here because it's actually a bigger rug. I really love it in this swatch, which is pretty good too. It's actually really similar to James's rug that he has in his office. And then we just want to, you know, get a pretty basic, cozy looking couch. Comfy looking couch. This one looks pretty, but maybe not comfy because the back's so low. Again, this looks pretty, but maybe not as comfy. I mean, I love this. I'm convinced that this is a great couch. It does have a matching armchair, but I'd like to go with a mismatched armchair. I'm really not vibing with these chairs. These chairs aren't right. These ones I like because they match the table and it looks like you bought it as a set. You know what? You're right. That was too ranchy. Let's go with this one. Ooh, what about this fun chair? This one. Or a rocking chair. Yeah, let's do rocking chair. Well, yes, that's what we need here. Perfection. Just asking for a rocking chair. And this is a little hack. The cheapest coffee table in the game currently from the basement kit actually has some nice looking newer swatches that aren't as beaten up. Like this one looks pretty good. Like that's a nice cabinet. Put a TV there. I feel like they need to price down the TVs because you can get a pretty big TV now for a pretty decent price. They could scale those. IKEA lamp, beautiful IKEA lamp. Ooh, we've got a lot of lights going on here with the sconce light. Maybe we get rid of the sconce light. Doesn't look like there would be one here and not on the other side though. I'm a little bit conflicted. Maybe there's one on that wall, one there. But this was so cute. Okay, no sconce lights, only in the hallway. Which, you know, that could happen, right? Right? This is a fun picture. This lounge room, yeah. I'm vibing with the lounge room. And I don't think we need a coffee table in the middle here. Well, maybe we do. Maybe we need just like a table here. Yeah, that's nice. And we'll do a little book plant moment. Love this item. Absolutely love this item from the Book Nook kit. Okay, and then over here we were gonna have another desk, but we've already got a desk in the bedroom, so is there something else we could put here? I mean, one idea we did have earlier on was to actually have the dining table here with the chairs like this, which is really cute actually. I think it just makes this space look so dead though. And I mean, even if you know, have kitchen benches here, is this not like a lot of space dedicated to kitchen? Or do you actually think it worked? Wait, I don't think this is the correct bench top. I mean, I guess we could do that. It does look nice, be able to eat and look out the window. You know what, we can do that and then put the bar stools. And heck, if you don't like it, you can always rearrange. If I don't like it, I can always rearrange. Oh my gosh, we're actually really close to making the budget. We're only 900 simoleons over. We can probably delete some stuff because we could actually finish it here. I mean, it would look, I would have liked to have curtains in here. Oh, we could put in $40 curtains on just like some of the windows. Rid of those. We don't even need curtains in this room because no one's in there yet. Okay, we just need to get rid of $300 worth of stuff. How much are these? 65, we can get rid of that. Are these worth anything? Not worth much. Oh, actually the bed's really nice. This is a $1,300 bed. We could easily downgrade to like a $400 bed and now we're under budget. It's just the shelf actually clips into this bed. I actually quite like this bed, but that's just a bit of a shelf problem. Unless we lifted the shelves up. Shelf. Whoa, they're pretty high shelves. They're too high. They're just too high. What about this one? This one's no, same problem. Same problem, you guys. 900. Oh yeah, this would just bring us under 22. But then then technically we need to get in for under 20,000 because at this point it's just one sim moving in because there's not a bedroom for another sim. Oh boy, we're gonna have to go back to the original bed. This is $120. You know, it's so funny. I've bounced around so much with, yeah, we're gonna stick with the budget to, actually, no, we won't. Actually, yeah, we will. I'm just so torn. How much is this dresser? 350 simoleons, the most expensive thing. How much are these? These are $160 each? Oh, hell no. Yoga stuff is 104 simoleons. It's gone. How much is this? 55. Oh my gosh, we could get rid of the laptop. Yeah, the laptop's gone. And now it is affordable. We did it, you guys. This is our final apartment. How about we do a bit of a tour, okay? So I think this is so much better than it used to be. Like, obviously it's 8,000 simoleons more expensive, so we've definitely increased the budget, but you can still move in with one sim on starter funds. And it still looks like an old apartment that can be done up over time. You know, it's very cluttered, but the floor plan works. The floor plan makes sense. We've added in an extra bedroom for you to utilize however you like. Gonna leave that up to you. It's got lots of character. We've still got this guy on the wall. Speaking of character, love this. And yeah, it just looks like an old apartment you've moved into and put up new things, fresh things. And I love that because it's very realistic. Love the kitchen. Love that we mismatched these counters to have some old ones and some new ones. Cool. Got a lovely dining area. Got your IKEA shelves. And then we've got this really cozy lounge room. And the space looks, you know, a lot lighter and brighter thanks to proper downlights. Thanks to our saucy sauces. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this renovation. And I think I saw a lot of thumbs up on doing the apartment opposite the Behida apartment. So we might do that next time. Thank you so much to my amazing members. I hope you guys are enjoying the bonus videos. And if you'd like to become a member, it is a great way to support the channel. You get access to all of the members' videos that range from Sims challenges, behind the scenes, in-betweenies, Q&As, all of that good stuff. You can join by clicking the link in the description down below. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Dag dag!